Good afternoon, everybody. So good to be here. We're going to be giving a few minutes for people to join in us. So this is an honor to be sharing this live today. We are so happy to be doing this space open to everybody with For Hope's sake. They are based in Baltimore, so just feel free to use the chat, feel free to organize your space because we will be here during about 30 minutes together. And this is a very, very good and beautiful space to be sharing together. So, just in about 4 minutes, we will be starting. Again, for those of you who will be joining soon, feel free to find a comfortable space wherever you are. Feel free to take a glass of water if you want, or your coffee, or you still have time to go to the restroom if you need to. We are again going to be about just 30 minutes together here. Thank you, Karen, for being here with us, and for any of the other folks who are listening to us from various locations. I am today based in Los Angeles, California, so it's still the afternoon here, 4 p.m. I know many of you might be in Baltimore, so hello to all the folks from For Hope's sake. So happy to be joining this live together, these few minutes that will allow us to change the mind into that space of calmness. Thank you, Karen, for being here, and thank you for all of you who are joining us. I'll be always checking up on the chat, so whoever wants to share, even if it's anonymous, feel free to share. From where are you watching us today? We have 2 minutes before we start. It's always a joy to begin something new. As someone this morning in a class was asking, oh, hello from Los Angeles, Edwin is saying, hello from the same weather of Los Angeles. As this morning, someone was asking me in a class that I was giving, oh, Juliana, for how long have you been doing what you do? And I say, I hope I can say to you that I had been doing this since this morning. Why? Because in these practices of calming the mind, we always want to keep a fresh mind. You know, when we are in the position of, I know what I am doing, sometimes we become very strict, very tense, and we are more keen to criticize the people because we know what we are doing. And when we are in that state, we are just putting barriers to ourselves. So oftentimes, and especially when we enter in these spaces of calming the mind, the most important is to keep a fresh mind. So for those of you who are just joining, feel free to talk to us in the chat. We are going to start our class in about 1 minute. It's 4 p.m. in Los Angeles, 7 p.m. in the East Coast, and we may have people from Mountain Time joining us, so maybe 6 p.m. for them, or from Mexico. You might already notice that my accent It's a little different. I'm coming from Colombia, but I am based in Los Angeles. And throughout the life, we will be talking a little bit more of that. So thank you all of you for joining. It's 4 p.m. already. So we are going to start this little live, and the idea is that we are going to have this live every Thursday at the same time. So not only our friends from the Hope's Sake are going to be joining us, but we decided to open this class to anyone around the world who want to join us. So, good afternoon, everyone. Again, thank you so much for joining this live class today. Or maybe you are catching this replay. So, welcome and thank you for being here. I'm very happy to have you with us. We will explore something deeply meaningful together. In today's class, as we have been talking before to start, this class is brought to you in collaboration with For Hope's Sake, LLC. For Hope's Sake is an incredible organization that is recognized for its holistic approach to recovery, and it's accredited by CARF International. They do amazing work supporting individuals who are facing challenges like financial instability, food insecurity, and social isolation. Hello, Sierra. I'm truly honored to be partnering with For Hope's Sake today. So, for those of you who don't know a little bit about me, I'm Juliana Klinkert. I'm originally from Colombia, and now I live in Los Angeles, where I've had the privilege of teaching meditation to diverse communities. My focus is on helping individuals calm their minds during the chaos of life, finding peace, resilience, no matter what life is throwing at them. Today, I'm here to share some insights of meditation and how we can incorporate these powerful practices into our daily lives. We will start by introducing what meditation really is, not as something distant or unattainable, but as a simple, accessible tool for everyone. I'll offer some food for thought to reflect on, and then we will dive into a guided meditation together. This practice will help us dissolve our thoughts and bring a state of peace to our minds. Feel free to share your thoughts, your comments, or your questions in the chat as we go along. If something requires a more detailed response, I'll make sure to address it in a future video, because in my YouTube channel, every week I post a short video. So I really appreciate you keeping the conversation going. I'm always keeping an eye here on the chat. So, just to start talking a little bit about meditation, we all know that there are many forms of meditation, but today we will be practicing a method known as meditation for daily stress. This method was created by Michel Pascal. If you are interested in exploring this practice further, I encourage you to check out his book, which is available online everywhere. And as I was reflecting on today's class, I kept thinking about how we are constantly planning the next thing, how to respond to a conversation, how to craft the perfect email, or how to present ourselves in the best possible way at a job interview. We are always preparing for the next event. But how often do we prepare our minds for what we all know will happen? Let me share with you something that just really happened. I had just finished a meditation class with some individuals that are transitioning from long-term incarceration to life outside. We ended the session with the smiles. We were all feeling calm, tranquil, and really joyful. I was asking to them, how do you feel? Everybody was like, this is the best space of my life. So it was like a nice moment, tranquil moment. And then I get into my car to head to this live class. And suddenly I witnessed this car next to me was running a red light on the wrong side of the street. And the next thing I saw is this car was crashing into another car and tragically hit a woman. This just happened. So this is what I'm just living at this moment. And that's why I was reflecting before I tell this story that we are always preparing for what are we going to do next? How can we be the best person for the next situation that we are living? But we are barely preparing for something that we know one day will happen. So it's things that make me realize how unnecessary it is to always be thinking about the next task. The most important thing that we can do is to prepare our minds to be calm at any moment, because in reality, we never know when our time might be coming. So the best that we can do is to cultivate a peaceful mind so we can experience joy as often as possible. Thank you for all your comments, for all your hearts, for sending love to this person. Sometimes we experience this situation on a person that we know, and sometimes it's a totally unknown person, but it's always good to be thinking of each of us. So now I would like to guide us through a short meditation. This short meditation will help us dissolve our thoughts and offer a state of peace to our minds. So let's sit comfortably wherever we are so we can begin. During this live, I'm going to be closing my eyes. If you want to close your eyes wherever you are, please feel free to close your eyes. But if you want to keep your eyes open because for any reason you are outside or you need to complete a particular task that requires the eyes to be open, please keep your eyes open. This is a space dedicated for us to calm the mind, because as we were talking, we never know when our time is coming. So if we have a quiet mind, we might be able to smile, to be joyful, to be present to the people that we love, because maybe we close the door of our house and that might be the last moment we see these people. So hopefully we can always give to the people around us the best impression, even if we are feeling a little bit down, even if our emotions are like moving up and down. When we have a quiet mind, deep inside of us, we know that there is something beyond all those emotions, and that there is a little spark of light that we can always share to people. And if we are down for some reason during that moment, but we are always expanding this joy to the people, maybe the people that are around us are able to uplift ourselves. As human beings, we are not here to be perfect. As human beings, we are here to remember that we are part of a community and that we are here to support each other. So let's try to bring a peace of mind in every situation when we can. And when we cannot, maybe let's allow the people around us to uplift our spirits. So thank you for all of you who are joining us today. Remember that if you have any comments, any questions, any topic that you will particularly want me to share about, write it in the comments, because if I cannot talk about it today, I might be able to make a particular video on that topic. Now I'm going to close the eyes. I'm going to be totally connected with you. So feel free to be very comfortable wherever you are. And take this moment for yourself. Find yourself comfortable. Relaxing all your body. Relaxing your stomach and shoulders. Relaxing your mind from all the things that had passed during the day. Use the moments of silence during this live video to help you to be connected with that peace that resides inside of you. We are going to be doing this guided practice together. We are going to spend some time together. And I wish these little minutes will bring some joy to your life that you can continue using throughout all the week. So now that your body is relaxed, that your stomach and shoulders are relaxed, feel free to feel that your breath might be a little bit more slow, gentle, and allowing your body and your breath to be relaxed. You can now invite your mind to feel that there is a blue expanded sky. Feel that blue expanded sky in your mind. A sky without any clouds. And breathe in all the clarity of this blue sky in your mind. And in the next exhalation, you can offer the clarity of this blue expanded sky to any thought, to any emotion that is bothering you. And relax your shoulders and stomach. And remember that whenever any thought appears, there is no need to entertain any of those thoughts. All those thoughts can be like clouds in the sky. We know that beyond those clouds, there is always a bright, expanded, clear sky. So feel this sky in your mind. Allow this blue sky to expand in every corner of your mind. And breathe in all this clarity of the blue sky. Hold this clarity in your mind and exhale. Offer the clarity of the blue sky to all those thoughts that your mind is bringing, to all those emotions. And allow all these thoughts and emotions to be showered by the clear sky. We are not trying to think positive. We are not trying to repeat a particular sentence to feel better. In reality, we are moving from the thinking process to the feeling. And this is why we are bringing the clear sky into our minds. Feel that space of the sky expanding in your brain. Offer this clarity of the blue sky to every thought. Allow the clarity of the sky to vanish these thoughts. Those thoughts are like clouds in the sky. They are always moving and changing. And remember to keep your body relaxed, especially your stomach and shoulders. Allowing that blue expanded sky to shower your brain. Allow your brain to create new neural pathways, and also allow your heart to receive the clarity of the blue sky. Even though we are connected in this live session, this is your own particular practice, and you as an individual can choose to follow your thoughts or the task to do or the challenges to resolve, or can choose to feel the clarity of the blue sky in your mind, in your heart, for just a few seconds. Allow yourself to feel this clarity. Offer this gift to your heart, to your brain, to your stomach, to your liver. And the more clarity you offer to yourself, the more you change the space around you. And feeling this clarity of the blue sky in your mind, in your heart. You can slowly, if you had your eyes closed, open your eyes and come back to the place where you are. Allow yourself to rediscover your heart, to rediscover your mind, even to rediscover your eyes. They might be shining a little bit more after feeling the clarity of the blue sky. If you are already with your eyes open and you feel inclined to share in the comments or in the chat, how are you feeling? That will be lovely to hear. If there is something that you want to share or a question that pop up after you open your eyes, always feel free to put it in the comments or in the chat. And we are here to create community. This replay will remain in my YouTube channel, so you are always welcome to come to watch this video again. Thank you, Jackie. Jackie says, much calmer. Sierra says, this exercise made me feel free. That freedom, when we are beyond our thoughts and we connect to that space in the sky, wow, everything suddenly opens. So thank you so much for those of you who joined today the live, for all of you who are going to watch this replay. See you next Thursday at the same time in the same platform. It was a pleasure to start today this program with For Hope's Sake, LLC. Have a beautiful evening and rest of the afternoon. Bye bye, everybody. Karen says, so refreshing. Thank you, Karen. Bye bye.